Did you know that 41% of billionaires grew up in poor families? Nevertheless, they somehow managed to get out of their poverty. Ronald Read is one of those who were born in poor families, but today they are both billionaires. Early life. Read was born on October 23, 1921, to George and Florence Ray. Read into an indigent family that managed a farm. He was raised in Dummerston, Vermont, in an extremely tiny house. To travel to high school, he daily walked and hitchhiked 6.4 kilometers to Brattleboro. Read graduated from Brattleboro Union High School in 1940 and was the first high school graduate in his family. He had an older brother, Frank. During World War II, he enlisted in the United States Army and was deployed to North Africa, Italy, and the Pacific Ocean Theater. In Italy, he worked as a military policeman. Read worked for almost a quarter of a century as an attendant and mechanic at Haviland's service station, a gas station that he and his older brother Fred later purchased and then sold upon retiring. He retired in 1979, which lasted a year. He then worked part-time at J.C. Penney, where he did custodial and maintenance work before retiring in 1997. After personal life, Read met his future wife, Barbara March, at Haviland's service station. March had 2 teenage children, including Philip and Brown, who was in college when Read and March married in 1960. Read purchased for $12,000 a house where he lived with his wife and stepchildren. He financed his stepchildren's college education. His wife died in 1970 of cancer, and he did not remarry. Read's hobbies included wood chopping, stamp collecting, and coin collecting. He frequently drove his car to his family's homestead and stored firewood he chopped there. Read frequently patronized Brattleboro Memorial Hospital's coffee shop to drink 1 cup of coffee and eat a breakfast of an English muffin with peanut butter. After the coffee place shuttered, he began to eat breakfast at Friendly's. Read met the hospital development director, who suggested he check out the library and helped him secure his first library card in 2007. The Ronald James Investment Strategy. Interview. Jessica. So, Ronald, many are curious about your investment strategy. Can you share some insights into your approach? Ronald James. Absolutely. My strategy revolves around 3 key principles: research, diversification, and patience. Firstly, research is the foundation. I spend considerable time studying market trends, analyzing financial reports, and understanding the industries I invest in. Knowledge is power in the financial world. Jessica. Interesting. And how do you approach diversification? Ronald James. Diversification is my risk management tool. I believe in spreading investments across various asset classes and industries. It helps mitigate risk and provides a cushion during market fluctuations. By diversifying, I ensure that a downturn in one sector doesn't wipe out the entire portfolio. Jessica. And the third principle? Ronald James. Patience. In a world of instant gratification, it's crucial to remain patient. I invest for the long term, understanding that markets have their ups and downs. Timing the market is nearly impossible, so I focus on the fundamentals and stay the course. Impulsive decisions can lead to losses. Patience allows investments to grow and recover from temporary setbacks. Jessica. Fantastic advice, Ronald. Before we wrap up, any parting words for our viewers? Ronald James. Certainly. Financial success is a journey, not a sprint. Do your research, diversify wisely, and exercise patience. It's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Read's investment strategy. Read's investment strategy was simple. He followed his own principles and fundamentals, sticking to long-term investing by taking advantage of compounding effects and focusing only on stocks that he truly knew about. For him, it was mostly blue-chip stocks, including Procter & Gamble, J.P. Morgan Chase, General Electric, and Dow Chemical Company, etc. As investors, we often become irrational and find it hard to resist the temptation of making quick profits. We tend to base our investment decisions on what we hear in the mainstream media or what others say, timing the market and making frequent trades based on news, rather than being rational and sticking to our own principles and fundamentals. Reed's investing principles are almost identical to those of legendary value investor Warren Buffett, who also preaches the importance of long-term investing and sticking with what you know. Over the course of his lifetime, Reed accumulated a fortune worth of $8 million. Adjusting for inflation, it is worth approximately $10 million today. When he passed away at the age of 92, he left a generous $6 million donation to his local library and hospital. Not only was Reed a determined, disciplined, and persistent investor, but he was also a good man with a warm heart who cared about his community. His story is not only a testament to the power of long-term investing and sticking to your principles, but also something that we can all learn and grow from as human beings. Death and legacy. As Reed's health deteriorated, Brattleboro Memorial Hospital attended to him. He died there on June 2, 2014, at 92. Red was a widower, survived by two stepchildren, Philip Brown and Bonnie Brown. His funeral was conducted with military honors, and he was buried at Meeting House Hill Cemetery. His estate was nearly $8 million, much of which was in shares of stock. He bequeathed $2 million to his stepchildren, caregivers, and friends. He donated $4.8 million to Brattleboro Memorial Hospital and $1.2 million to Brooks Memorial Library, which at the time had a $600,000 budget and a $600,000 endowment and was affected by the local budget squeeze like other libraries in the state. Both bequests were the largest donations the institutions had received. Reed also gave a historic phonograph and a collection of drums to the Dummerston Historical Society. The news of his donations was reported in numerous newspapers and magazines. In conclusion, long-term investing is key to success, and having your own principles and following your own fundamentals is crucial. Ronald James Reed's story is a powerful example of how anyone, regardless of their background or income level, can build wealth through smart investing. I hope that this video will inspire some of you to reevaluate and take a new approach to investing. Good luck! If you find this video inspiring and informative for you, please subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.